A.B. Krenzel's got a song called Ajwa. The bass line from Ajwa is almost exactly the same as the bass line from Rainbow.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dissect. My name is NK Soul.
And my name is Roxy.
This is the show where we break down music that we grew up loving. The music can come from anywhere. It can come from a cartoon. It can come from a TV show. It can come from the charts. As long as it's music that we loved, we want to break it down and figure out why. What are we going to break down today, Roxy?
Like we've done in most episodes, we're going back in time. And we're in the 70s now, very early 70s. A group of friends from a theatre group have come together. They consist, interestingly, of two Hughs and a Tim Tom.
Hugh Tim Tom.
So it's Hugh Portnow, Hugh Fraser, and Tim Thomas. That's just a few of the band members that have come together. They've been approached by TV executives because there's a new kids show that's coming out, and they've been asked, do you want to be the house band for this show? Obviously. Why not? And they've put together a real folksy indie kind of vibe that's really happy and light and friendly. It's a children's show for those of us that will remember characters like Bungle, who up till just until I was reading about this, I believed was Bongo. Bungle. So you've got Bungle, Zippy and George with a dude called Jeff, who is a really nice guy who takes really good care of them and educates them and everything. So today we're dissecting Rainbow.
Rainbow, let's go.
Rainbow. Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Sweet, sweet memories.
Rainbow is such a part of our history. Like anyone who grew up, especially in the UK, if you grew up in the UK in the 80s and 90s, Rainbow, and the 70s in fact, Rainbow is just part of your history. It's part of the soundtrack of your life.
Honestly.
Yeah, that is.
For me, this song, the nostalgic value in this song for me, like you're describing, these actually trigger some of the earliest memories of my life. The first memories of any show I've ever watched as a child. This is actually quite dear to the heart. I love this song so much. And plus the musicality is so fun and funky and light and airy and happy. Like it's just vibesy for me. I love it.
Yeah, it really does take you back to real childhood, like your earliest memories. That Thames sign on the, I remember that on TV. So what part should we listen to first?
Do you know, there's a lot of really beautiful elements in this song. I think we should start with the flutes.
That is beautiful.
So sweet.
Yeah, very sweet.
Because it's the woodwind instrument, it's deliberately light and airy. You're going to get that flight with it as it moves through the song. This song is in like D major, so it's a really happy, the majors are the happy ones, the happy chords. As the flute is progressing, it's like it's carrying you on this really beautiful wave of sound. Yeah, you're just floating with it. When we get to the second part where the vocals change, we'll get into the vocals a bit later on, but when the vocals change, the melody of the flute changes as well. It complements the vocals in a really beautiful way. It kind of gives me butterflies, like, you know, if you could just picture how butterflies just float around.
The movement of butterflies.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Along with the flute, we have the guitar underneath. What do you feel about the guitar?
The guitar holds a lot of the rhythm. So if we listen to it again, you'll hear how the flute and the guitar work really well together. Like it's got a really nice rhythm to it, so that helps to maintain that really nice indie groove.
The floating butterfly effect of the flute.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Interestingly, so if you picture the 70s, for me personally, I see like girls with bands around their heads, like sort of skipping along in the fields, and like I say, it's very typical of the time. So the folksy indie kind of vibe that was really popular then. The longer version of this song, because mind you, there are quite a few versions of this theme song, and the band were actually signed to a record label who requested a longer version. You can actually still hear that version. The quality of that is actually pretty good still. Yeah. And it gives like Simon and Garfunkel, Mamas and Papas, that kind of vibe. So I feel like they've really done well to get the message of the show out there and still keep it quite contemporary for what it was in those days.
There's some really nice harmonies in the vocals as well. Should we listen to the vocal and see?
Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
The harmonies in that, they're really full, you know. Like, actually breaking it down, listening to those harmonies, it's a lot more full than I thought it was.
Yeah, nice solid 3-part harmony.
Oh yeah, it's really, really rich.
Yeah.
Rich harmonies.
That crescendo to the rainbow.
Yeah.
So sweet. Yeah. The 2-part harmony in the beginning where it overlaps over the main vocal.
Everyone can see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they sort of drop it in here and there.
Yes.
Adds another layer of texture whilst it's moving its way through again, like it's floating with the flute, and
absolutely.
It's just so light and airy and fun and positive. I can't just go back to those days.
Another good bit of this is the bass line. Let's listen to the bass line and see how good it is. Do you know the quality? I think with this version, the quality of the bass line, you don't get it really well when it's isolated.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Roxy, is there something you can do about that? You know, that bass line gives me high life kind of vibes.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That is really cool.
So right there, as we've tried our best to recreate the bass line so that people can hear it a bit clearer, and you mentioned something earlier about high life, and I feel like that's really important to me because obviously I'm non-repentantly Ghanaian and I grew up with a lot of hip life and high life. Now this particular bass line, interestingly, you mentioned it earlier, it reminds me of a song by a gentleman called A.B. Krentzel. A.B. Krentzel's got a song called Ajwa. If you hear that bass line and it is random, completely random, DJs, if you can, feel free to have a go. The bass line from Ajwa is almost exactly the same as the bass line from Rainbow.
Boom, 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 boom.
If you like, take a listen and let's see.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's see. Yeah. Rainbow is low-key high life.
This is what I'm saying.
Rainbow is a low-key high life song. All you Brits, you grew up on high life.
Obviously, where the high life drums and the high life time signatures and the syncopation is all completely different. Obviously, we're not trying to say that Rainbow is a high life song.
I am.
So although the keys are different, where Rainbow is in D and I think the Ajwa song is in F, the pattern is very similar. You've just demonstrated how difficult it is to mix that. I think it might have something to do with the fact that these guys, when they record, you know, they go into the studio, all the band is together, no quantize, no metronome. Yeah. You just sort of go in, you feel how you...
in one take.
That's it, one take. You feel how you play, and you play how you feel.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Whenever we listen to this song, the part that you always talk about is the drum pattern. That's your favourite part of this song.
What?
So should we try and isolate that and let's see how we feel about it? Hey. Wait. Hold on. That is a hip hop beat.
I'm telling you.
My friend, forget about folk and high life. That is straight hip hop.
I hear you. The vibe on that is just... The drummers are the stars of the show for me.
No, we didn't grow up on high life. We grew up on hip hop. This is the beginning of... Listen to that again.
Hey, that's right.
Go on, Rock.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
Hey,
It takes two to make it out of sight.
children's show with Bungle, Zippy, and
George.
And Rob Bass.
and Rob.
Yeah,
and
Rob Bass.
But you know, the drums, it actually changes. On the TV version, it changes at some point, right?
Yeah, like as the song is progressing, we've got the first bit and then we get the verse. And right in the verse, it's like it switches into this salsery, bossa nova kind of jazzy kind of thing. I don't know what the vibe of that part is, but I love that the snare is working overtime to get that groove.
Exactly. Do you know what? This song, it's crazy, you know. We started with folk. The Mamas and Papas.
The Simon and Garfunkels.
We moved to high life.
Oh,
AB
baby.
Aish. We went to hip hop. Rob Bass. And now where are we? Sergio Mendes.
All the way in Brazil.
What is going on? This song has it all. All right, do you know what? Let's see if that goes.
Yeah,
So,
let's
all
have a go.
Let's have a go.
Ah, that was so fun.
Yeah.
So within this one song, we've got so many different genres we can pull out of it today.
That's interesting, you know. So a song made in the early 70s, you can pull hip hop influence, you can pull high life influence, you can pull bossa nova influence. Incredible. You can put folk music.
That's right.
It's there's so much more to this song than we realize.
Yeah.
It's
And
amazing.
I feel like all of these components that we've drawn out of it are probably some of the reasons why we love the vibe of the song so much. You know, you can really hear how you can increase the sentimental value of the song because all of these sort of influences that we're playing with, they all mean something to us.
Yes.
You know, these are all from different parts of our culture. So the fact that we can identify a song that we grew up with some of these connections, I feel like it makes a song really, really special.
So at that part where the drum pattern changes, the key also modulates, right?
That's
At
right.
that bit.
So we go a whole tone. The original key is D major, and then we move right to E major, where the show actually starts, which is a real surprise because you're singing along, and then the key changes.
Well, let's listen to it and see how that sounds.
Over the sky, paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Yeah,
Where are we going, guys?
But you know what I love about that key change? Then it brings, it's like an electric, a smooth guitar kind of electric.
Right.
Beautiful. I love that.
So the vibe of the song was just about to change, but it's like, no, we got to get on with the show.
Right. So on top now we've added Eric Clapton to this song. Hey, this song, Rainbow. How many more genres do you want to add? So you know what, Rox? There's been a theme with some of the episodes we've had previously where we've linked music with colours. So we hear a piece of music and we associate it with a colour. As this is Rainbow, I think this is the most appropriate show where we talk about colours and sound. There's an actual term for that. It's synesthesia.
Ooh.
According to Wikipedia, synesthesia is a perceptual phenomenon in which stimulation of one sensory or cognitive pathway leads to involuntary experiences in a second sensory or cognitive pathway. We are listening to music and seeing colours. So that is not normal, if you like. It's two senses meshing in a way that doesn't really make sense. But yeah, that's what synesthesia is. I think it's something that, a condition we may both suffer with. Because certain songs do give me certain colours. What colour comes to mind when you think of this show, Rainbow?
See, this is interesting because this song really makes me feel different things.
Right.
So predominantly I feel purple when I hear the song.
Interesting.
And then we move into brighter colours like yellow. So it's like it paints a picture as it goes along. Now, I've got to be honest, it could easily be a little bit of indoctrination from the actual show itself, where the rainbow is actually drawn across the screen. And as a child, obviously, as you're manoeuvring your imagination, those sort of things do sow seeds in your mind. But hearing the song, just because of the way the notes flow, I get different colours coming through.
Which is actually completely appropriate for the fact it's called Rainbow. At the start of the show, I have a yellow stroke orange feel. I think that might be because of Bungle. So the character Bungle and his colour.
Okay.
So that might be it. But then as the show goes on, again, I feel I'm going into a bit of green in some part of the green and then blue. So I think when it modulates, when the key changes, I'm thinking it goes blue for me.
Oh.
Which is not, it's not cold, but it's like something like a sky, like a baby blue, like a powder. It's very strange. But yeah, I think the fact that it's, again, you've got different genres in this song. It's painting different pictures, different colours. There is so much to this song that is not, I was going to say to the naked eye. The naked ear won't pick up. Again, mixing senses.
We've had a lot of fun on this episode, really chopping it up and mashing the Rainbow song up with different things. Help me out with something. Imagine you've been approached to make a theme song using Rainbow that is contemporary.
Okay.
That kind of fits in with the 21st century. It might sound a little something like this.
Oh my gosh. The sign has fallen. Listen, I got way too gassed. Hey! Roxy. So listen, I was not aware of this. Roxy, you've held this back.
I've literally been waiting for this moment
Yeah.
to show my brother this thing. Okay, so I'm gonna run it again. Listen.
Charlie.
Wait.
There's more.
There's more.
She's in rain. I can't relax. Are you mad? I don't like you. I don't like you.
Let's have some chocolate, shall we? Chocolate.
Listen. Wherever you're watching in the world, you need to stand up and give this lady an ovation. That is a remix. On the real, I have never heard that before. So Roxy has held this back because she knew I'd lose my mind. Wow. No, that, do you know what? It was worth the wait. You've been talking about you've got something and you don't want to miss it. It was worth the wait. That was,
I guess he approves.
Rainbow. So how many genres were in there?
Well, this is it. Now we've gone into Amapiano.
We've
gone from Brazil to South Africa. When we're talking about all this nostalgia that we've been doing over these past few shows, this is the one that hits the heart the most. Because like I said, before there was Inspector Gadget, before there was DuckTales, before there was Raccoons, there was Rainbow for me.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed mucking about with it. I was very nervous about showing you, to be honest. Very, very nervous because I'm new to this. I'm now trying to grow my wings and use logic, and
Rox,
I'm very...
if I need a beat, I'm coming to you. You are my own personal dealer.
Wow, I don't deserve that.
So you know what? Let's try and bring our minds back to the original song that we listened to.
Yes.
Which is the TV version of Rainbow. We have to put it in a category. As this is the last cartoon or children's theme song we're going to break down, let's remind ourselves of all the ratings we've given all the theme songs so far. We've put all the previous theme songs in categories. We've got platinum being the top, then we've got gold, silver, and then bronze. We started with DuckTales. DuckTales was gold. Secondly, we had Raccoons. Where was Raccoons?
Raccoons is in platinum.
Thundercats, absolutely platinum. Chippendale Rescue Rangers, gold. Oh my gosh, that's a classic, you know.
It is a classic.
Okay, we broke it down and we settled on gold.
Yep.
Then there was Fireman Sam. Yeah, no, definitely a gold.
Yeah.
Definitely a gold, at least. So there was Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget was a gold. Alvin and the Chipmunks was a silver. So Rainbow, what do you feel about Rainbow? Where does Rainbow go in your mind?
So, honestly speaking, the melody's beautiful. The vibe is nice, light, airy, sweet. In as much as this song holds so much sentimental value, based on musicality alone, I would put it in gold.
The fact that this has so much nostalgic power. Yes, we're breaking down the musicality, but of all the songs we have dissected, I think this one has the most nostalgic feeling and quality to it. It's so much part of our the soundtrack to our lives. And when we broke it down also, the number of genres within this song, and it all goes together so well. Rox, I think it's got to be platinum, you know. I think this has to be, I understand what you're saying about gold, but the nostalgia and the sentimentality, I think it pushes it up to platinum. You know, it's way too, that aspect of it is way too powerful. I think for me, I think for you as well, actually, honestly. You know, and again, the genres. So would you be happy if we put it in platinum?
I would be very happy to put it in platinum.
Right, brilliant. So Rainbow is a platinum song. We have rounded out season 1 of Dissect with a platinum classic, Rainbow.
We do recognise, of course, that there are so many theme songs we all grew up on, and there's so much nostalgia out there. Obviously, we're not going to be able to dissect all of them. We want to give credit and shout outs to the ones that we didn't get to dissect in full. I think we should do a show where we get to highlight some of the ones that have been mentioned in the comments, because there's some that we've not been able to discuss, and those that we do feel deserve an honourable mention.
So like have a whole, like a section where we just have honourable mentions.
Yeah.
Shows that are still classics, that's still part of our the soundtrack to our lives.
Exactly.
But just didn't make the cut in season 1.
Yes.
Okay,
exactly.
Fair enough. That's a great idea. That is a great idea.
So stay tuned and look out for the theme song that you mentioned, just in case you get the honourable mention.
So that was another episode of Dissect. If this show resonates with you, share it, like it, and subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell. We will see you in the next season of Dissect. Once again, my name is NK Soul.
And my name's Roxy.
Take care. Peace. So as this is the last children's theme song we're dissecting, let's... Once again, my name... sorry!
Before our season, okay, please, could you just do the Fireman Sam? You're right, please.
Right, you're right. Okay. And cut.